Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of the EcoStruxure Machine Expert HVAC. I'm your host, Leandro Mal, and in this video what we're gonna see is how we can program some of the LEDs that we have on the display of the M171 optimized. So let's go to the presentation. Okay, so I'm gonna do it quickly, fast, and we use the simulation because I don't have the M171 optimized with me. So in front of the display, when you have the one that is not blind, you have these icons over here, and we have the possibility to control them. Okay, so to access to each of these elements, what we have is the possibility to use one array variable in the PLC in order to access to all of them. That variable is located in target variables, LED status, sys local LEDs. So inside that array, each element activates something. So let me just hide this myself. So you can have all these elements, okay, and dependent you can change also if you want them to be off, on, or blinking, similar to what I showed before in the M172. But here we have different elements. So let's just take a look where they are, and let's just simulate the behavior. So if you go here, operator target, targets, target variables, LED status, we have this variable. So imagine that you are working with new program. Let's say it's new program, yes, FPD. So LEDs. So imagine that you want to indicate that, for example, the outputs, if we are taking a look here, are the element 9, 10, 11. So we can play with those. So if we go back to here, local LED, output, it says 9. And here we can add logic not. I'm going to show you why. Move. Let's imagine that I have the digital output, digital output 1. I'm gonna put it over here, input. So in case I wanted to do blinking or something, I add this one over here. Okay, so I'm going to copy this over here, and I will assign the value 0. And when this one is in false, I will assign, so here I'm going to assign the value 1 to indicate that it's on. And when it's 0, when it's off, I will turn it off, the signal. I'm using the not to negate this, to activate the move. So let's take a look now on the simulation. So here I have this. Now I'm going to download this part. Downloading this. Yes. So visible there. 0. So if I turn this on, you can see this one is on. When it's off, just turn it off. And you can play with all of them. So imagine that I have a watch, and I'm going to drag and drop this one over here. You can see all of them. So if we go back to here, you can play with all of these things. So let's go to software. You can see this blinking, that one, 0, 1, percentage, frost. You can also make the blinking if the process is continuous, it's doing something. So here you can play with all of them. You have the access directly to it. Okay. It's going to show once. Okay. So this is one way to do it from here, but if you use the code, it's going to be much easier for you. Now let me just put this off. You can see that all the elements has been finished. So this is how you can play around with the display of these elements that we have. If you want to know more about those, you have the help over here in the configuration, and you have the access to all this information here. Okay, remember, if you assign the value 0 off, assign the value 1 is value 1 is on, and then 2 is blinking. Let me see if I forget about something. I don't think so. Locate the rates, and so this is it, how we can control the different LEDs that we have, different objects inside the M171 optimized with the display. So this is it for the moment. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I see you on the next one.